Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone, no run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Here's Levis to open with a pass. Oh, and they're going to get him again. 2 plays, 2 sacks by the defense. Quiddy Pay bursting through to bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Levis to throw. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. A gain there of 20. First down for Tennessee.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On the give, this is their fullback, and he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. On 2nd down, Levis. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
It is 3rd and 10. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
A fresh set of downs to work with. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of a shotgun, Richardson. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, Richardson. And he's going to be taken down. Though we do have a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Richardson out quickly to Pittman. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Throwing is Richardson. Able to find Pittman. It's complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Colts are out to an early 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Levis. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. And is caught by the man wearing 0, Calvin Ridley. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now Levis. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Titans sending out their punter. The motion man here is Mitchell. He'll get this out wide. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. He'll push forward here down to about the 27. Tavondre Sweat there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6. The motion man here is Mitchell. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. It is Harold Landry working his way in for the sack. 3rd and long. Now Richardson. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Titans have got it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They send Ridley in motion. Levis to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. A 2nd down throw here for Levis. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
They go play action with Levis. That caught Tony Pollard. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll go. Here's Levis. And he will have the 1st down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They send Ridley in motion. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Here's Levis. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Colts will take over at their own 15.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. On play action, Richardson. A throw on the move is caught. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 32 yards. Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Taylor going to try to pull his way in. Powering forward. He's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. With that, he hits the 20 mark for touchdowns on the year. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his 2nd miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They send Ridley in motion. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Pollard. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he's able to get it to the 37-yard line. Again, it's Pollard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They send Ridley in motion. They'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd.
With this guy's athleticism, Mike, you can see why they love getting him out into open space. And the toss is one of the quickest and easiest ways to do it. And anytime his guys on the outside hit their blocks and spring them, he can get to the 2nd level in a hurry.
Off the play fake, it's Levis. He'll air one out for Palmer. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start.
And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On play action, here's Levis. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Now Pollard. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Levis. He finds Scott Miller. And he's in! Scotty Miller. Touchdown, Tennessee. Jason Sanders on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Titans will cut it to a 2-point lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. That's out quickly to Pittman. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one. On 1st down, it's Richardson. That is caught for a throw. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Colts.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They send Ridley in motion. On 2nd down, Levis. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd down, 3 to go. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now, Levis. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Juju Brents.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Anthony Gould now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this into the hands of K.J. Hamler. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, It was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play. All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Now, faking the give. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller. And the Titans are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They send Ridley in motion. Levis to throw it here on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A tight end in motion now. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And this is going to be a Titans 1st down as he gets this up past the 35.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Downs goes in motion. And the Colts are going to have themselves a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line. That's good for 11 and a 1st down.
Anthony Richardson, I mean, it's not hard to see why they want to get the ball in his hands as often as possible, both as a passer, but when you can get him as a designed runner, his size and speed, he is a handful for defenses.
Off the zone read, this is Richardson. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts will extend their third quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Watson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
On second down, here's Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Throwing on third down, Watson. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. From the gun, Richardson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll let Richardson run this himself. And he will finally be taken down, but not until he gets to the Colts' 25-yard line. That one good for 29. 1st and 10. They'll try and run right on the option. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's...
And he will score. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Indianapolis. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A play fake. Now Watson to throw. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. Here's Watson now on second down. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. On second down, here's Pollard. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. They need 8 as they come up for third down. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. On third down, here's Pollard. Pollard, first down and more. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And a minimal gain there, down to the 20. Here's a second and 9. Now Watson fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And the Titans are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Into the secondary. Past the 15. And he's going to take this up to the 17-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they...
Oh, the ball is out. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
A gain there of 21. That's good for a Colts first down. A carry here with Hull. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he will finally be taken down, but not until he gets to the Colts' 25-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. He is in. George Kittle. Touchdown, Indy. Now Gay for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On play action, it's Watson. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Now, this is textbook route running. Everything from the way he attacked their leverage with speed, and then when he crosses face, that's the indication for the quarterback to release the ball. Ball's on target, great run, great route, big pickup.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Third and 9. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Third down and 9. To throw is Watson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Kenny Moore.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6. But in this case, you come away with 0.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. Looks like a design run here with Richardson. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain 1 additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Play action. Watson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
To throw on 2nd down is Watson. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. A tight end in motion now. They'll run for it, and it's Pollard. And he's going to have a Titans 1st down. The defense a little lax there. They gave up 9, facing 4th and 4. Throwing is Watson. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
He connects with Palmer on that one. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This is caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of one, they get two.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right. But you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. On the ground, it's Taylor. Oh! And he spins his way into extra yard. Going to be a pickup of 9. A good run there. So it's a win for the Colts. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.